funny. I used to think, way back when, I used to think 70 was old. And then when I got closer, it's like, it's not very old at all. And so my definition of older adult has changed as I've gotten older. Okay, 3, someone who needs to use glasses to read this silly questionnaire. I do, okay. I try to use bigger font. When I preach, I use 16 right now. That's pretty bad. Okay. Okay, what do you know about older adults in America? And did any of you circle all of these? Because if you circle all of these are all correct. Over 1 in every 8, or 13% of the population is an older American. Once one passes the 65th birthday, the likelihood of making it to 85 is high. If you make it to 85, the likelihood of making it to 92 or older is even higher.
Oh, that's good.
And okay, number 3, I thought it was interesting because, you know, still the response I get is, oh my gosh, my relative has dementia and Alzheimer's, and I'm not putting that down, but when you read this, it says as many as 1 in 4 individuals, 1 in 4, 85 and older may have evidence of Alzheimer's disease. So it's not, it's much more common than I think sometimes, at least I thought it was. And 4, many rock stars are now older. I put that in there because, you know, I'm watching like Rolling Stones and some of these rock stars, and they're, way back when, you never thought somebody that was 65, 70
well,
was
they don't much eat it, damn it.
Well, how about the rappers whose kids are in college now?
Yeah.
I mean, that started out.
Yeah. Okay, what do we know about older adults in the PCUSA? 1, the average age of PCUSA members is 58 and rising. That is correct. 2, for every worshiper under the age of 25, there are six worshipers over the age of 65, which account for 35% of all Presbyterians. And 3, most churches, well, I don't know about 3. Most churches have, what do you think about 3? Do many of your churches have great programs for older adults?
No.
Not great. Okay, no, not great. Okay, and you know, when you look at this statistic for the PCUSA, we have to wonder, where is all our energy going? And why isn't some of our energy going towards older adults? If this is really our statistic, what I've discovered, because I was looking around for resources for my own situation, I discovered there's like even for the Association of Presbyterian Christian Educators Conference coming up, there is nothing on older adult ministry. And I think that says something about our denomination, that we are so focused on and I'm not saying that's a bad focus to have on younger people, but hello, there's a lot of people sitting in our pews right now that need to be involved in vital ministry, and I think it's a shame.
There is a Presbyterian older adult ministry organization. I've been to it, and they have wonderful programs, good ideas, but
it's just the one.
I think we're afraid of not putting it all into youth because the older adults are diminishing.
Yeah, but there's so much you could do. I mean, just like our deacons are still out active, and I mean, it's just amazing.
Well, the older adults are so busy holding the church together.
Yeah.
They don't need a ministry. They are.
Yeah, they are the church, and in my case, they are the people. I mean, because I'm pastoring the former Mitchell Linda people, and part of the reason why they merged was because they were getting older and less numbers, but I've just been amazed how, you know, one of our ushers is 93 and she's doing a great job, and you know, I mean, it's amazing what an older person can do, what kind of ministries are out there. So what I want to just point, I'm going to start talking for a little bit here, but I want to go into some of these open-ended questions, but I do want to point out, because it's really a short period of time, but if on your own, you can see there's a whole questionnaire. I had a great time looking on the internet, and I looked at the Methodists, the Presbyterians, and all the denominations. They have some really good resources under each denomination, and if you haven't looked around, they have some good resources. So under the Is Your Church...
And you're young enough, you know how to go on the internet.
I'm not getting up there. Is your church older adult friendly? And so there's a whole, I just want to point these out. There's a whole section on, you know, like for worship services. Do the ushers help people? Is everything accessible? And if you turn the page, I'm just going to point this out. Is there a good sound system? Does your pastor, or if you're the pastor, do you preach slow enough and loud enough so that people can actually hear you? I've been told that I'm pretty good for the hard of hearing. I just get randomly told that. But I tend to preach slow and loud, so I don't know. Okay, so some of these are accessible.